What's up, all my fellow speedsters and all metahumans throughout the multiverse? It's Kevin here. Welcome back to another reaction on the channel. So today we're going to be reacting to Stargirl Season 1, Episode 8. So yeah, we're, I think, more than halfway through the season. So it's actually really crazy to think about that. So yeah, this is going to be Shiv Part 2. So this, I think this might be our first, yeah, this is the first two-part, I believe, of the season. I wonder if we're going to get any more two-parters. We'll probably... I'm going to assume we'll probably get, like, 12 and 13 are probably going to be a two-part finale, but we'll see. And yeah, last episode was a crazy episode. We got a lot more backstory in Cindy's character. Cindy is, I mean, she's not, I don't know. There's a bit of her that's a little likable, and it's just her, the way she was raised that makes her a teeny bit sympathetic, at least in my opinion. I mean, she's still a bitch, you know. I don't fucking like her, but, damn, like, the Shiv suit looked really cool. And it looked amazing. Like I know this has a higher production value, but that suit was amazing. And I cannot wait to see how Courtney's gonna respond, because Courtney got her ass handed to her, and I'm really hoping Courtney wakes up and realizes she can't do everything by herself. And yeah, in fact, I kind of want to talk about that because it feels like they kind of regressed her character in a way. Because I believe in the Justice Society episode, because that was what it was called, she believed that they all needed to work together to take down the ISA. And she saw that even with them together, they had to work as a team, because they all went separately and nearly got themselves killed from just fighting two ISA members. Since, you know, the game where this doesn't really fight, it seems. They use kind of like one of the guys behind the scenes. And yet, and Shiv... she thinks that she can do it by herself, so I don't know. I kind of regress her character, in my opinion. So I'm really hoping that she wakes up and maybe it will progress her character a bit, because it feels like they kind of regress her character in that way, in my opinion. I don't know. You guys tell me what your guys' thoughts are. I'm not saying Courtney's a bad character. I just felt that was a weird choice the writers made, but I kind of understand why they went that route. But you know, it is what it is. And of course, the big thing was they revealed the janitor's identity was Shiny Knight, and that was really crazy. There were a bit of rumors. I mean, not rumors, but theories say that was the case, and I actually didn't believe it, because I thought, in my opinion, my initial theory was that he was going to be either the Fiddler because of his accent, or he was going to be Dr. Fate. That was my theory, and because I didn't believe that they would bring in a character like Shiny Knight, because I just didn't think he would fit in the season. But I'm very curious to see how they're going to fit his character in, because they've revealed who he is, so I'm curious. My current theory right now is that maybe he'll be brought into the fold and train this new JSA, because at the end of the episode, he saw Pat and called him Stripesy, so I'm assuming that he was a part of the JSA, and I still need to go back to, I think it was episode 1, where it showed the pictures, that picture of all the members of the JSA, because I don't think they ever showed Shiny Knight or anybody resembling him, so maybe he worked with the JSA but wasn't an official part of it. I'm not too sure, but I'm hoping we might get some answers in the next few episodes, and yeah. I'm also interested to see what the team's response is gonna be, and I'm actually interested to see if Sydney does know who Courtney is now, because remember, Pat came in running and calling Courtney's name at the top of his lungs. So I'm wondering, did she catch that, or is it just, or is it a misdirect? I'm not too sure. I'm actually wondering why Sydney didn't just take off Courtney's mask. But I guess she wanted to get out of there quickly because she hurt someone. So I'm very curious to see how that's going to play out. I do believe Sydney will find out that Courtney is Stargirl. I think that's going to drive some conflict in there. And it could make an interesting dynamic, like, you know, Courtney was pretty nice to her. I mean, yeah, Sydney's a little messed up in the head, but that was just the way she was raised. So I'm very curious to see what her response is if she finds out who Stargirl really is. If she knows, or if she will know. Let's see. I think the only other thing is Cameron, Icicle's son, asked out Courtney, so that was actually kind of cool. I can kind of see it. I think it's because he's like the only other boy that that she's interacted with other that wasn't Brainwave or Our Man, or Brainwave Junior, I should say. So I can kind of see it. I mean, we've only seen them interact in another episode, so I'm very curious to see if they're gonna drive that romance. Because I'm actually not too sure when they said homecoming was, because I could create some conflict that Courtney said that she would go with him, and then she didn't, because she got her ass beat and got knocked the hell out. So I'm very curious to see if that's going to strive some conflict, because I don't remember if they actually said when homecoming was, because in my mind I'm thinking, is that like the dance in the next couple days or something? I'm not too sure, but I'm curious to see what that is, and I can kind of see them together. I'm very interested to see what direction they're going to take Cameron's character, as well as Henry's character, because I've been told that because I know Cameron Mawkins is, I believe, Icicle Junior. Is that Icicle Junior? I know Cameron Mawkins in the comics is a Icicle character because of the Flash. And from comic knowledge that I previously know, I just don't really remember what Icicle he was. Someone correct me in the comment section, but what I've been told is that he's kind of gone back and forth between hero and villain. That's what I've been told, and I've seen a couple comments saying that also. And I also heard that Henry in the comics is also a hero. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, because that's what I saw in a couple comments. So I'm very curious to see what direction they could go, because that'll be a very interesting direction if they do go the hero route with Henry, and somehow Cameron goes evil, because that'll be a very interesting story. Then I'm very interested to see how that goes. But yeah, overall, pretty great episode. Definitely my favorite episode so far. And these episodes just keep getting better and better. But anyway, yeah, this is gonna be Stargirl season 1, episode 8. Let's get right into the reaction. Oh, is that what he's gonna leave as the cover story for Courtney's injuries? Okay, that's.
I know it was stupid for me to go off alone. But this could be the break we needed to figure out who was in the ISA.
Oh my god, Courtney.
Nothing's worth you getting hurt like this. Do you understand that? We need to be honest.
I know. I'm really sorry.
That is a yes or no question. Let me answer.
Ooh.
She's alive. I sent drones to retrieve the body. It was gone, that's all. And for what?
I heard her, and
I don't doubt it. You are so good at hurting things.
Stop bringing up Mom.
I didn't.
Did she kill her mom?
Don't passive-aggressive me.
Okay.
I proved myself.
The fact that Stargirl is still alive says the opposite.
If you would just listen to me.
I'm done listening.
Oof.
And now, instead of focusing on my important work here, I'm forced. Do not make me remove my hood.
Ooh, okay. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Dragon King by far is the most threatening out of all the ISA members so far. I'm even saying that more than Icicle.
Just standing here. Cindy Berman sent Courtney to the emergency room tonight. She tried to kill her.
So what should we do?
We break Cindy Berman's door down and we take the bitch out.
No.
Oh shit, okay, Rick.
Cindy has powers.
So do we.
Hey, we have no idea what we'd be walking into or who we'd be up against.
It's
There's
true.
a smarter approach to this.
An eye for an eye is how it works.
Listen, Rick. You hurt so much you want to hurt everyone else. Is that it, Rick?
Oof. Alright, Beth.
I get it.
I'm also kind of glad that he's your dad too, because that makes you my sister, and that's pretty cool.
Alright.
Thanks, little bro.
Mike getting a little bit of development.
crazy?
Damn, how far range is his powers? Oh, okay, we've never seen him transform into his ice form. Okay, that looks so cool. Damn.
As blind as a bat. I shouldn't be laughing, but yeah, she can't see a thing.
I wonder if that's a
Identity and origin.
I wonder if that's a Dr. Midnight reference, because I remember one version of Dr. Midnight was blind and needed the goggles to see.
Right through me.
You know what? She's okay. I think.
Shrub him.
Wait. Chuck found something weird. There's a keypad by the basement door.
1999, that's probably like a comic issue reference.
Fact. We're kind of similar. Sure, maybe.
That is a good point. I did bring that up in my last reaction, how the situation between her and Courtney were very similar. Like, she's kind of like Courtney's evil doppelganger in a way. Because if Sydney grew up differently, I do think that she would have been a little bit like Courtney, 100%. Oh man, this is a bad idea, Beth. You should get the hell out of there.
Chuck? Dr. McNider?
Get out of there now.
Yolanda? Anybody? I really like your staff, Stargirl.
She does know. All right.
You think after all this time we spent together, I wouldn't recognize you through that stupid mask?
Yeah, it's not that great of an identity concealer.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe. I'll be back. After I kill your friends.
Damn. Okay, she better like call Pat and tell him that she knows she's Stargirl.
Should one of us go and check on them?
Nerf football down ours, and we had to replace the whole unit.
You need to get out of there now. You know, I mean, I would honestly just give no fucks and get out and just go out the window, yeah.
Come on.
Okay, they got out of there. Smart. Smart. Damn. Huh, the suit actually looks a lot better in the day than it does at night. I don't know, that's just me.
Well, this ought to do it. It all looks good from here.
Does he know he's Dragon King?
You found this in there?
Alright, okay, more development with Henry. So, was he just there training his powers, or practicing, I guess? I guess that's an obvious question. Alright, yeah, he's gonna find his dad's ISA stuff. Oh, I just noticed the tapes. Are those like diaries or something, or like logs? I'm assuming because it says like day and a number on there. All right, this is interesting. Okay, so he's most likely gonna find out by the ISA at some point.
Dear Dr. King.
Ooh, all right, all right. He went in there alone again.
What did you do to my friends?
Nothing yet.
I hope she at least learned from their last fight. Oh! Okay. Ooh, alright, Courtney. Ooh! Alright, this is interesting. I mean, this is a good fight, but the stuff with Henry...
At the table. He's too strong.
Help me kill her right now.
Oh, this is gonna...
She needs to die.
I can't die.
Alright, she is going... he's gonna go to the hero side now.
The ISA.
You idiot. Come help.
The JSA needs me.
Dad, let me know. What's Henry doing? What's Henry doing?
Oh, shit. Oh.
He's reading my thoughts.
What is she doing to me?
What do I do?
My head's exploding.
Henry, wait.
I have to get away.
Okay, now he's on the ISA's radar. Okay, now I'm very interested in Henry's character now. Okay, what path is he gonna take?
My daughter was wrong. He does have his father's powers.
Alright, man, these episodes are getting better and better. Alright, guys, so that was Stargirl Season 1, Episode 8. That was an amazing episode. Damn, these episodes are getting better and better. So much stuff that they've told and developed for Henry. Now, I'm very curious, and I'm really excited for our next episode, because on DC Universe it does say that the next episode is entitled Brainwave, so I guess it's gonna be all about Henry, and I'm very curious to see what side is he gonna take, because I have been told that he is a hero in the comics, and if that's the case, I'm very curious how he's gonna be brought into the fold of the JSA. And that's probably going to be there's probably still going to be some drama between him and Yolanda for obvious reasons. But, damn, that was a great episode. Courtney, in a way, didn't really win that fight, but at least she, it looks like she's somewhat learned, and knows what to expect now, and she at least put up a somewhat better fight than she did, in the last part, because with part 2, I just assumed that, she would defeat Sydney or something. But I really like that. I also did like how Rick was a little concerned, so I'm wondering... I'm probably reading too much into this, because I'm wondering if it will slowly develop Rick having feelings for Courtney. I'm probably reading too much into that. But anyway, the stuff with Icicle at the beginning didn't really have a whole lot to do with the episode, but I still really enjoyed it. In fact, I hope we get to see Icicle in action against the JSA soon, because we haven't really seen him fully in action since, I think, episode 4, was it? Let me check on DC Universe. I believe it was episode 4. Oh, no, it was episode 3, not episode 4. Okay. But yeah, I really hope we get to see him, because he is by far my favorite out of all the ISA members. Some of them aren't as fleshed out as others. There is Sportsmaster and Tigers, but they're not a whole fleshed out. I feel like they're a little bit like the... I don't want to say gag characters, but Sportsmaster is definitely the funniest out of all of them. We haven't really seen too much of Grundy. I think that's probably just because even with how high their budget is, it probably is really expensive to put Grundy there. So I'm assuming Grundy will only come into the fold potentially in the big final fight, whether it's going to be an episode 12... episode 13 or both, because they could make the finale 2 parts, which I can see them doing that. But yeah, we also got to see a little bit more into Dragon King and the whole dynamic between him and Sydney, and I did like how they did have that line that Sydney said where they're the same in a way. She's kind of right, because there are a lot of parallels between her and Sydney, how both of them were really headstrong and didn't listen to their authority figures and dove in headfirst without a plan. Except for Sydney's case, it worked for her and not for Courtney. And I do admit that if Sydney was raised differently, she would definitely be a lot like Courtney. But yeah, there's no camera in this episode. I'm a little disappointed with that, because I was hoping we would get a little bit more development between him and Courtney if they will go to the relationship route. I did like how Rick was concerned. That was kind of cool, and I don't know if it's just me, but the Wildcat suit looked a lot better in the day than it did in the night. I don't know what it is. It's probably because of lighting. It looks really good. I really did enjoy that last fight between Courtney and Sydney. And it was a great fight. It was a lot shorter, obviously, but it was great. And I'm still wondering when or how relevant Shining Knight is going to be, because I'm very curious to see what his character is up to, because they've been building him up for quite a while. So I'm hoping that he comes into the finale and helps out the JSA or something. I could definitely see him going down the sacrifice route, because depending on if he is technically the last surviving member of the JSA other than Pat, he could maybe sacrifice himself or something. I could see them doing that. I was really hoping that he would be brought into the fold and start training the JSA. But yeah, I did like Beth's character a lot more in this episode than I did previously. It seems like Beth has actually grown a bit. She knows she's been in the field. She's the one. Like I said, she's gonna be more of like almost like the intellect of the team. She's not like super smart. She mainly relies on the goggles, but she definitely has grown as a character, because she's a lot more concerned and a little. I don't want to say a little bit more cautious, because she did go in head first and was really headstrong to try and find something, but she did seem a little bit more, okay, let's calm down, let's come up with an actual plan. And I really did like that. It kind of developed Beth as a character, and I really liked how she was the voice of reason during her confrontation with Rick. I thought that was really good, and I really did like that. And I really like how they're developing some of these other characters. Even Mike has gotten a bit of development, which I did enjoy. And I think the highlight of this episode was definitely Henry developing his powers and learning about different things. I'm hoping we get to see him discover what the ISA is, what the JSA did. And I'm very curious to see him, because him and Courtney are definitely going to meet up again, I'm assuming next episode. And I think next episode will decide what path he's going to take. Because it does seem kind of like he will take the hero route, at least for me, but I think that might be a little too obvious, because they could definitely go the villain route and then he will redeem himself and then become a hero or something. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. I really do like what they're going with his character. I think there's more to his character than meets the eye. Like, he's not just some jock, obviously, but I do think that he'll probably be the most fleshed out character out of the rest of them. So far, I think Rick and Yolanda are still my favorite characters right now, because I'm just a sucker for, heroes with a hard backstory, and I really did like that. Really do hope we do get a little bit more development with some of the other side characters, and maybe even Courtney herself, because Courtney's still a little bit headstrong, but I'm really hoping that she'll, listen, and she'll realize, these guys are a major threat, and I can't take them on like I have been previously. I need to stop, I need to think, and I need to make a plan, and I really hope they do that with her character. Because so far, I don't want to say she's arrogant, but she's definitely made a lot of, I don't want to say bad decisions, but I think you get what I mean. Like, she's too headstrong, and she needs to, stop and make up a plan before she dives in head first. But that's kind of been a character trait for a lot of characters. And I do like what they are doing with Courtney's character, how that she's not just, super perfect like Ray. And she's not like a Mary Sue, Ray. And and she's definitely developing as a character. Not in the way that I don't want to say that she's developing in a bad way. She's definitely developing as a character, but there's just a lot. I feel like she should develop a little faster. I'm not too sure. She's definitely developing, I guess, not in the way that I would have liked, but I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing, because they are taking certain characters in different directions that I would never have expected. So, yeah. Like I said, Cameron wasn't in this episode, so I'm very curious to see what they're going to take with his character. Will he go the villain route, or will he go the hero route? Very curious to see how all that goes down. I guess it really all depends on what happens to Icicle in the end. Will he die, or will he not? I don't really think any of the characters... Like, the only other character that seems like would definitely kill somebody is definitely Rick. But I really hope they, develop his character and make him realize, he realizes how awful this feeling is. He hates and rage and all that, and I think he says, you know what, I'm not gonna go down the same path you did, with your rage and start killing people. I don't want to be that type of person. I'm gonna be the bigger person and let you live. I will take you down, but I won't kill you. And I really hope they do go down that route with his character. But yeah, so far, Stargirl is easily one of my favorite DC shows right now. I did not expect I would to like this show as much as I would, but this show is great, and I can honestly say it's up there with a lot of other big shows. I can't say that for Smallville yet because I'm only like on the 5th episode right now. So yeah. Speaking of which, before I end this episode, I want to do a bit of updates. I didn't want to I couldn't upload my Smallville reaction on Friday like I initially planned because like I held up with a lot more yard work than I anticipated, and I just did not have the time on Friday, and I didn't really want to, and I still had to finish editing the 3 and 4. Also, I had a lot more technical difficulties with the first episode, because the second episode I didn't even finish recording when my computer crashed. But the first episode, for some reason, like I saved the files on there, but for some reason when I opened it up in DaVinci again to export, it just didn't play anything. So I don't know if the files got corrupted or something. I'm not too sure. I think it might have to do with my hard drive because my hard drive is extremely low. So I've been trying to delete like a lot of unused files that I haven't needed yet because I still want to upload full reactions onto my Patreon. But, you know, all those files are taking up a lot of space on my computer, so I had to delete a lot of my older videos. They're not permanently deleted yet. I'm getting an external hard drive to help me, you know, have a lot more space when I make videos. So there's that. So I'm wondering if it might have to do with that. I really hope it didn't get corrupted. I'm going to try my best to try and fix episode 1 without, you know, re-recording because I want my reactions to be genuine. But yeah, so I do apologize for the inconvenience for that. And episode 3 and 4 will be uploaded on Monday. I've decided that I will be uploading Smallville on Mondays and Fridays. I want to keep Wednesdays for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because Wednesdays is typically my busiest day when I work. And I fully decided to change my schedule a bit and move movie reactions to Sundays just because I will try to upload something on Saturday because I still work on Saturday, but I sometimes have time and sometimes I don't when I record. So I will try to upload some movie reactions on Saturdays. But like I said, I do like to have a couple days of rest, you know, without recording. But we'll see how it works. I'll move it to Sundays just because Sundays I don't get any work at all, and even if I do, it's just very little things. So. Yeah, I do apologize for the inconvenience, but, you know, it is what it is. I can't really control, you know, my computer crashing, and whatever the hell is wrong with my program. So yeah, I even exported it, and the file won't open for some reason, so I'm kind of frustrated with that, because I actually had a really great reaction, because so far I have enjoyed Smallville, for what I've seen so far, and I really do want to, you know, continue uploading. But so far, as I've checked this morning, episode 3 and episode 4 are good in DaVinci. I have export episode 3, but I want to spend the next couple hours editing Stargirl and uploading that, and then focus on uploading those other reactions later. I'll probably have those reactions probably around the afternoon or at night. I'm still deciding when I want to upload my small reactions. My goal is to try and upload 2 smaller reactions because I do want to take my time, but at the same time I do want to utilize and make more content for you guys. So I think 2 smaller reactions on Monday and Fridays is a good schedule, and I usually record my Stargirl reactions on Sundays, like today, at the time of recording this, because that's where I'm at. Those Stargirl episodes become available on Sundays at 9 p.m., at least where I'm at. I don't know if that's with everywhere in the U.S. with DC Universe. So yeah, it would be it because I mainly record on Sunday nights because for Stargirl because it's just a lot easier for me, and it's a lot more manageable because I can record this and I can edit at least most of it and then finish editing in the morning, upload it in the morning. But yeah, guys, so I'm gonna end it right here. I've been rambling off enough, but yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. What did you guys think of the Stargirl episode? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What are your theories about Henry, Cameron, all that stuff? I'd like to get that discussion rolling down in the comments. And like I said, I am open to discussions either in the comments or even on Instagram. I don't really have a Discord. I might make a Discord later on. I have been thinking about that, but I just never had the time for it. For example, hang on. Alright, for example, I'm probably going to butcher this name, and I do apologize for that. I think it says Schwang Cunningham has actually messaged me on Instagram, and I accepted it, and we're going to start discussing Stargirl on Instagram and just overall chatting. I really do encourage you guys to do that because I do want to build more of a community on my channel, and no, I really like discussing things. So, like I said, if you guys have any Stargirl or Stargirl theories you want to message me either in the comments or on Instagram in the DMs, like I usually say, if you follow me on Instagram, the link to my Instagram is in the description below, and just DM me. I will accept it and just say that you're a fellow subscriber. If you have any theories you want to discuss, or overall just chat, say hi, and just get that discussion rolling. I really do appreciate that. But anyway, guys, we're gonna end right here. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss any future content. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next reaction or whatever video I make. See you guys later.